All right. I'm a little bit early. Got to set up my station here. Happy Monday. Let's put my cards over here. Okay, I am no, I'm not ready. Are you ready? I don't know. Gerald's not ready. Anyway, happy Monday. Hello. I am Tamara. This is Tamara's Paper Trail, and it is Mystery Card Monday. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for popping in. Let me just finish getting my desk set up here with all my stuff and things. Because, you know, I was shoveling off my desk mere seconds ago. I still haven't cleaned up from last Tuesday. Hi, Mary. Hi, Tracy. Well done, Tracy. It's been clean, what, all of 4 minutes? Mine is clean, too. Check it out. It's literally all on the floor in a bucket. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Donna. Thanks for coming, everyone. There we go. Oh! Okay, Gerald is down with the program now. I really should find a battery for this little fella. He's not sounding so good. Pardon me, as usual. Dinner makes my nose run. Typical, right? Hello. Hi, Paulette. Yeah, into a bucket again. Literally. So the card I made last week, right? That fancy fold one. Hi, Carmen. That fancy fold one. I never did finish it. I came down and it was exactly where I left it last Tuesday. I have not been working, you guys. I have been, wrapping ribbon, right? If you follow along. Hi, Janet. Hi, Denise. If you've been following along on my page, you'll know that I wrapped, the picture I took, I had wrapped 147 rolls of ribbon. And I did, how many did I do last night, Tracy? I think I did 5 or 6 last night while we were chatting. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last week. Oh, hello. Hi, Sherry. Jennifer, hello. Started cleaning my craft room and took 2 boxes of stuff to the secondhand store. Look at you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hi, Helga. Hi, Marcella. Bonjour. Bonjour, everyone. Hi, Christine. Chris is here watching. Well, hello, Chris. Say hello. Excuse me. So, yeah, Craig has been on holidays for the last 2 weeks. And so I've kind of been on holidays for the last 2 weeks. As you know, a couple weeks ago, a week and a half ago, right, we did a day trip to Sylvan Lake. Nothing too crazy, but that threw the dog into chaos. He's totally fine now. The little faker diva dog. I could just, he was so sick on Thursday and Friday, and it must have just been the stress of being alone for 8 hours. But he's perfectly fine now. He's off all the meds. His system is functioning properly. That's all we need to say about that. Yeah, so he's good. But then, so last week, I just didn't want to. I mean, I love crafting. I love stamping. But other than Monday and Tuesday, I did nothing. And I've got a yay list, right? You know my yay list. It's like a to-do list, but more fun. It's a yay list. It makes me think like I want to do it. It's as long as my arm. Like I've got the new catalog starts on the 3rd of August. I have paper shares, I have ribbon shares, I have my fall club, I've got classes coming out my ears that I need to design for. It's just like I have so much to do. When was the last time I did a newsletter, right? Training, demonstrative training. Okay, so today I actually got that out. Like, check my post if you didn't see it in the last I think I posted it around 6:30. I am doing the demonstrator training. It is on Friday, August 6th. So I did one thing today, but honestly, for the last 2 weeks, I've just taken a break. And once you get into that break mode, you're like, oh, I think I get a little bit scared because I know what's coming down the line, and I know it's going to be back to full, all systems go, right? And it's exhausting to think about. But I wrapped my ribbon, so I wanted to show you guys. Welcome. Hi, Chris Stones from Australia. Thanks, Lynn. Hey, I was going to pop by for coffee with you guys. Are you around this week? I don't know what my schedule is this week, but I keep saying to Craig, I need to pop by and have coffee with you and Grandma Gert. Anyway, I digress. So these are the little things that I was wrapping my ribbon around. I got them on Amazon, and I think I paid $15 for 200 of them, right? But literally, like, just sat there and wrapped the ribbon around here. Now, if some of the rolls were really almost brand new, so that's like 10 yards and that was too much, like to wrap on here. So there's still about, I don't know, 75 spools that aren't wrapped. But anyway, I've got a lot of ribbon. And I did do a little bit of tidying up. But yeah, it was just a kick back and try to enjoy a little bit of summer while I could. Lillian's at the wrong desk. What? I'm at the wrong desk. Calculator, laptop, and no... Lillian, go! Move! Change desks! What are you doing, girl? I'll give you my Jenny update. At Michael's too, can you, Jenna? The plastic ones? Cool, good to know. Yeah, it was like $15 for 200 of them. And I think I saw another one that was $10 for 200 of them. So they're a good sturdy plastic, and I have maybe 35 of them left. So that was good value for money. It was very therapeutic. Oh, and while I was doing that, Tracy was asking me, she's like, well, what were you watching? Because you have no Coronation Streets left. I binged on Manifest. I had 2 seasons to binge, and I thought it was going to be the end of the show. So I was really excited to see how it ended, because the acting was that terrible that it was almost painful. But I was invested, so I needed to watch it. No, don't they leave it like on a cliffhanger that, come back next season. I think it's been canceled. So that was a good waste of literally 14 hours of my life. But I got my ribbon wrapped, so it's not too bad. Anyway, Jenny. So you saw it here first last week, you guys. I called it. I said I will be down no less than 3 pounds, and I was down 3 pounds. So thank you very much. Yes, I'm now down a total of 18.3 pounds in 7 weeks. So yay for me. I'm not gonna lie though, today I was a little bummed, going, wow, okay, so I still have like 5 or 6 months to go to hit my goal, and I don't know if I can do that. You guys, like, I'm getting a little tired of it. But anyway, I'm excited for how I did. Melanie says, my mom and dad love Coronation Street. Well, yeah, they're good people, Melanie. Let's try this again. Boys are watching a movie and my iPad kept shutting down. Oh, hello, Denise. Well, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm excited. Like, now 18 pounds, that's real fat, right? That's not water. That's real fat. So I'm excited about that. But I'm exhausted, and I don't know. It's weird. This is when I usually sabotage myself, and I'm not gonna lie. I did have a cookie tonight. Like, why do I do that? It's like, I gotta stop that. So it's okay. Tomorrow's good. I'll be very, very good. But I've been walking extra. I've been so good. Like, seriously, it's quite painful and boring. Boring as you know what. Anyway, let's craft. Okay. Oh, one thing I need you to notice. We have a new prop. We have a new prop in the house, okay? So we've got my pointer. Of course, we have Gerald. He's the one that started it all. Who sees my new prop? It's very exciting. Well, to me, it's exciting. Hi, Samantha. This is a new Stampin' Up, says Samantha. Hello, this is a new Stampin' Up. I don't understand, Samantha. Try again. Are you new to Stampin' Up? You want a pointer? Well, get yourself down to the dollar store. Get yourself a pointer. This one actually I got at Buck Value. It was more than $1. It was about $4. But anyway, get yourself a pointer. They're fun. Anyway, so paper holder? No, but yes. Oh, well spotted. Okay, so over here, Mary, well spotted. I do have some new paper holders. This one down here has been there for 100 years, but then I had some bankers boxes and stuff up here to hold the rest of it. And I now have a matching this thing that matches this thing. They're exactly the same. So yeah, I do have some paper sorters. That's new. Oh, hi, Diane. Thanks for coming. You've missed nothing because I just rambled for the first 8 minutes. But no, see if you can find the new prop. And I'll give you a hint. The new prop will likely move every week. All right. So there's your hint for today. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay. Poor Vanessa. Vanessa is probably going to be reading all my silly comments going, when are we crafting, Tamara? I'm glad to have you here, Vanessa. I love when you pop in. Tracy for the win. Tracy. We got a baby Yoda. Huh? Baby Yoda. Huh? What do you think? The girls bought it for me. So I'm pretty excited about that. He's so cute. So he might move from week to week, like an elf on the shelf, but he'll be a Yoda in the hood. Oh, yay, Elizabeth's out of lockdown. Yay, Australia. Well done. All right, stop this nonsense, you guys. I could talk for decades. Let's get crafting. All right, here's what we needed to... Let's get back to the show here. Here's what we need. We need a card base. Now, this time, the orientation is 4 1/4 by 11. So 4 1/4 by 11. And when you cut a standard piece of cardstock in half this way, so 4 1/4, you'll get 2 bases. Then we need some designer paper, 4 1/2 wide by 3 3/4 high. Then we need a coordinating cardstock layer, 5 wide by 4 high, down here. All right, Tracy, well, I'll cut with you, so don't worry. You know me. And then we need some large shapes for our sentiment. And that is it. Then just embellishments, ribbon, so on and so forth. So like there are not many pieces tonight. So let's get started. This one I haven't scored yet. The rest I did. Crazy me. I was getting a little ahead of myself. So we're going to start with our card base. Bring in your paper trimmers or your scoring whatever's you've got. And I've discovered that I don't love this anymore. Now that I found my little scoring blade, I'm used to using this now. So I keep grabbing my stylus to use it. So, all right, you're going to swing open your arm because this guy is long, right? Let me refer to my notes. Now this layout, it's a fun one, and I don't know the exact measurements because where I found it was from a UK site. And of course in the UK they have A4 paper, and I think we have A5 or something like that. But their paper is a different size than ours. So her measurements were different. So I just made up my own and it worked quite nicely. But I'd like to give credit to Heidi Smith at flutterbyheidi.co.uk. So thank you, Heidi, for this layout idea. And then, of course, I put a Tamara twist on it and made it my own. So we're taking our 4 1/4 by 11, put the 11 inches along the top, the long end, and we're going to score it at 1 1/2. I'm going to use my stylus because I just like it better now. And we're going to scooch it over and we're going to score it at 7. And I did that to all of mine. So again, score at 1 1/2. Hi, Darlene. And 7. Okay. And the trimmer can go away. Oh, no, it can't go there because it's going to have an avalanche. All right. So now we're going to fold on those score lines. So what I like to do is I'm going to fold the little one in first, the 1 1/2. Give that a really, 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 really good crease. Like you want it to lie as flat as possible, but I can't seem to get mine to lie any flatter. Okay. Hi, Jan. Hey, Jan. I need your mailing address, please. If you would post that if you could private message that to me. You won one of the draws last week. So congratulations. And thank you for posting your card from one of the mystery card challenges. You won, but I need your address so I can't send you a prize. So thanks for popping in again. All right. So now this other score line that's at 7, I'm not going to necessarily fold it exactly on that line. What I want to do is I'm just going to butt this paper or this one right up against this one. Okay, and then I'm going to score it. So the score line should be fairly close, but I'm just going to butt these two up against each other. So you don't even really have to score it at the 7-inch mark. You could just freestyle it. But it's approximately 7 is where that score line is going to be. So there is our fancy fold for today. Isn't that fun? It's a gatefold card, but it's scooched over to the right. So I quite love that. Now, we're going to bring in our cutter. Freestyle. That's right, Diane. Yeah, you had it before I did, I'm sure. It's just there's the delay when you type. Okay, so we're going to bring in our coordinating cardstock. Now, this one I haven't even used. This is paper that I grabbed from I think this is the plant paper, I don't know, Bloom Where You Grow, maybe? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, the plant paper that is 15% off right now, right? Till August 2nd, 15% off. Oh, thank you, Jan. I'm thrilled. And I'm so glad that you posted. Thank you. All right, so we're going to take our coordinating cardstock. In this case, I've used the soft succulent green, and that measured 5 wide by 4 high. And what we're going to do on that is we're going to scooch it over and we're going to cut off 1 1/4. All right, so get it in your trimmer. And you can either do this, move this to 1 1/4 and cut it, but I like when it's around the 1-inch mark, I'll scooch it in this way just so I can hold on to it a little bit better with my fingers here. So I'm going to cut off 1 1/4 there. Oh, bloom where you're planted. Thank you, Carmen. Yes. Thank you. Vanessa, are you okay? Everything's okay here? So we've cut off 1 1/4 off the cardstock there. And then off the designer series paper, we're going to cut off 1 inch. I'll often ask if Vanessa is doing all right because she has to read the captions. And so I talk a lot and I talk fast. So I like to make sure she's still with me. Okay. Because she's prepped for 15. She is a machine, is Vanessa. All right. Now we assemble, you guys. Like, seriously. This is the easiest, quickest base to come together, but it always takes me an hour to like embellish it. I don't know. That's where I fall down. That's great, Samantha. You watch away, and then if you find the time, make one and post it. You really probably have 6 weeks to post it because I just did all the draws for the last 6 weeks for prizes amongst the entries. And there's a very slim chance that I would post again within the next 5 weeks. All right, so now we're just going to attach and attach. But this piece I'm not going to attach yet in case you want to do ribbon. So I can attach this piece. It's not going anywhere. And you can do ribbon, but I'm not doing ribbon on this one. You certainly could. Now this one, let's see. I think I'll probably use this ribbon because it's my favorite. I love, love, love this. Sorry, can you please repeat how much we are cutting off the cardstock and the designer series paper? Yes, Carmen. Off the cardstock. So the solid color, you're going to cut off 1 1/4 inches. And off the designer paper, you're cutting off a 1 inch off the side. So that's making this piece and this piece by cutting it off. And then, so I'm going to embellish. I'm just going to do a ribbon. Yeah, cardstock 1 1/4. Is that what I said? Yeah. And then the designer paper is 1. Thanks, Donna. Hello, I didn't see you. Thanks, Donna. I love that you guys always have my back. It's funny because I go back and I read the comments like the next day. And yeah, last week, Donna, you were trying to help me when Tracy was talking about it looking like a 70s disco tank top. I'm like, okay. And then I realized, yes, as you pointed out, but again, I missed your comment that you were talking about the celebrations free paper that looked like it's 70s disco tank top. And it did. You weren't wrong. Okay, that is not centered. So I'm going to try that again. Right. And I've tried this layout with a few different papers and it worked well. So I liked doing it with a busy paper so that the paper really did all the work. And let's face it, these Mystery Card Mondays are all about using up our designer paper because it's just easier that way for me to put out a recipe because I don't know what stamp sets everybody has and you're not limited, right? You use what you've got. So a Victor ruler, Marcella, good for you. It's great, isn't it? I've been using it more and more. It's a great ruler. Yep. Okay. All right, so now that's where I'm going to tape that down. And this is the label that I'm using, and it is from the stamp set is no longer. What are these called? Tasteful Touch. No, I'll let you know. I don't know what they're called, but they're the must-haves. You must have these. The Stitched So Sweetly. I should know that. They're all stitched. So that's the label die that I'm using tonight. Let's put that back where it belongs for once. All right. So what's going to happen is this is going to get taped down. But before I tape it down, I want to make sure that my bow is placed where I want it to be. So this is going to straddle here. So I want my bow scooched over just a titch. Stitch those. Oh, you guys are so smart. Thanks, Donna. No, the one for the hippo, that's this one. I had it out too. And I also have out this one, which is from the Colors and Contour. I love this one too. And so I've used a few of them, but this one, I like for the sentiment I'm using. I need some more birthdays, so that's the one I'm using tonight. So I'm just going to make sure that it's where I want it to be. Yes, it is. So that's where it is. I'm going to tape this down. Okay, tape this down. Can you turn that down a bit, guys? Thank you. All right, now I'm going to come in with my Evening Evergreen and my Soft Succulent for my sentiments. So these ones, I need some birthday cards. Marcella says, got 2 at my local office supply store, $5.99. That's a good price. Very good price. I like that. Okay, let's put my Mr. Pointer away here. Okay, so for this one, I am using My Biggest Wish. Vanessa, this is a great set. This is one that if you're doing a lot of birthdays and you want large sentiments, this is a great one to have. So for this, I am going to stamp the birthday in Soft Succulent. Oh, I should do this on my mat. Where's my mat? Photopolymer. Got to use your paper piercing mat. Amazon is way more expensive. It is, Donna. Yeah. I think it was $12 or $15, wasn't it? Okay. All right. So I'm stamping the birthday in the Soft Succulent. And then I'm going to do the happy in the script font in my Evening Evergreen. Right on top of the happy. I just love that look. I love it so much. I didn't think I'd like this stamp set as much as I do, honestly. That's why now I just buy it all, because I know I'm going to love it once I get it. Although, having said that, I'm still not thrilled with the window set. It's hard for me, that one. So I haven't given up on it yet, but all right. So now I'm going to attach my sentiment, but you don't want anything over here. Like it has to be able to open, right? So I'm going to put dimensional here on the above the ribbon and below the ribbon. And then I'm going to do a couple more over on this piece, just in the one side over here. So it's going to give me 4, but it's going to leave this section floppy. Okay. Thanks, guys. So I'm going to take this off, take the tops off here. Where are you from, Samantha? You're out east, right? I think. Wait, which stamp set is that? The Biggest Wish, Diane. Don't tell me you don't have it. Okay, so there you go. Like that. And then you can embellish it some more, but this paper is so busy that really it doesn't need it. So look at that. It's 7:23 and I didn't stop rambling until what, 7:09 or so. So this is a super quick card. Oh, Diane, I don't know, girlfriend. Get it in the basket. Add to cart. Add to cart. Thanks, Jan. All right, so this is you're in the U.S. Oh, whereabouts in the U.S., Samantha? And welcome to Canada, eh? Need a couple of jams. Oh, Donna, do you think so? Maybe on here, but if here they're just going to get lost unless you do it in a gold. Fine. Fine, Donna. How about, I can do champagne. Let's do champagne. Just for Donna. You're so high maintenance. It's either your fault or Angie's that I got that set. Oh, well, I'll take responsibility. I had it in one of my classes, so maybe you saw my fabulous cards from my class. But I make no apologies. No apologies on that. I think I want to, I don't know. You really think these need gems? I don't know. I don't know if it does, Donna. You might be wrong, Donna. I don't know. Could happen. I think you were wrong once. Maybe. All right. Let's do this here. I don't know. They're too tiny. In Colorado? I've always wanted to go to Colorado. Cool. Right? Okay, Tracy. Well, it's Donna's fault. She made me green on the white. Oh. Well, too late now. You can't come in now, Donna, and say, no, too late. Too late, sister. You're out. All right. So here's the one from just now. Here is the ones. Here's another one. Here is the ones. Here's one I made earlier with that delicious paper that's on back order again. Now this time I embossed the happy in gold. And can you even believe it? I used gold as a mat. Usually I'm too cheap to do that. Now, having said that, I'm not going to lie. Out of the center of this mat, this piece is missing. I could not cover up this much gold paper. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. So that was my little cheat on that one. Here's more of that Expressions in Ink paper. Love this paper. It is just so fabulous. Now this is one that started it all. I like this one. Look at that. So I used Crumb Cake and Night of Navy. And I showed some of you how to do a cheat on this bow. And so let's make another one of this because it's $7.25. Thanks, Denise. It's $7.25. And so yeah, in my last class using the Expressions in Ink stuff, I showed everyone how to make this bow so it wasn't as bulky, so that it bulks up your postage or bumps up your postage. Thank you, Darlene. Thanks, Marcella. Yeah, of this one. So I'll show you the cheat for this. So let's bring in this paper. Let's do another one because I've prepped a lot of bases. Because you know it's all about the base, no trouble. It's all about the base, no trouble. It's all about the base, no trouble. It's all about the base, base. Thanks, Lucy. All right. Oh, Kim. Hi, Kim. Totally agree about the gold and silver paper. I can't ever give up the gold and I know, but then I know you got to cut it, man. All right. So let me see if I can remember my dimensions here. This was 4.5 wide. So this is the, what's this called? Beauty of the Earth designer paper. And I thought this worked really well because if you want a masculine card, you don't have to have the ribbon. And that's a perfect guy card, right? This makes it feminine, in my opinion, because Craig says I can't give that to any guy. Not allowed. Not allowed. All right, so I'm going to cut this at 4.25. Okay. Now I just want to listen to Meghan Trainor. I like that CD. Okay, so 4.25 wide by 3 3/4 high. All right. Oh, which set is the sentiment from? Okay, Vanessa, this one, Biggest Wish. That's a really good one for you to have, Vanessa, for large sentiments for birthday. Also very good for thank you. Okay, Biggest Wish. Okay, what else? Just catching up on my, okay. All right, so that's that. I'm going to bring in my, oh, Lord. Why do I have so many scraps in Night of Navy? I must have done like a Christmas class, Christmas card class. Look at all these scraps. That's a ridiculous amount of scraps. And then, of course, you never have one the right size, right? How about this one? All right, so for my designer paper, I need, oh no, for my cardstock, I need 5 by 4. So 4 by 5. All right, so we are going to cut off 1 1/4 from the cardstock and 1 from the designer paper. No, what did I just do? That's not right. What? What have I done? Oh man, what did I do? Was that 4.5? Did I not do it 4.5? I did 4 1/4. Of course I did. Son of a gun. Somebody stop me. All right, 4 1/4. It's supposed to be 4.5. 4.5. Miscalculated there. 4.5 by 3 3/4. All right, let's try that again. Cat. All right, now we're going to cut off 1 inch. Right, just double checking my notes. Yep. See if that fits better. Yeah, okay. That. Okay, so here I've already scored this base. So again, I'm going to fold it up on the score line, which was at, we scored at 1.5 and 7. So fold it. Yep. Nope. What the heck is going on here? Oh, Lord. I don't want to talk about that one. I double scored it. Never mind. Scrap. Okay, fold it up on the 1.5. And then on the 7, but again, we're going to just bring this edge up to this edge and work it backwards to that crease. Just you want it to match up as close as you can. Good, firm, crisp push. Like, this is so quick and easy, you guys, right? I'm thinking this might have to be my swap, like a swap card. Hey, Diane, what do you think? Is it a good one for the swap for the sisters? It's always nice to have the samples for sure. And are you using the thick? I'm not, Diane. No, I'm not. I forget to. And actually, then it gets mixed in. So Diane's asking if I'm using the thick basic white. No, I bought it and then I forget and it gets put away with my regular stuff and then I end up using it for layers. Yeah. Yeah, card class to go. Yeah, good thinking, Diane. Well, don't use this layout for our swap because then we'll both have the same layout. I think this will be one of my swap layouts anyway. We'll see what paper I end up using. All right, so it's just so quick and easy. And it's quite funny because when I came down at 12, it was 12 o'clock when I came down. It took me a good half hour to shovel off my desk, honestly. And I had no ideas. Like a lot of times over the weekend, you know, as I do my research and development, which is scrolling through Facebook or Pinterest or wherever, I find a layout and I think, oh, okay, that's one that I could work with on Monday. But I came down today and I had nothing planned. So this one came across fairly quick and I like it. Okay, about mixing the basic whites. I know, right? Yeah, you end up using the thick stuff just for a layer. Okay, so here's my cheat for this bow. All right, so check this out. It looks pretty legit, doesn't it? Looks like a legit bow. It's not because it's too bulky. Now this ribbon is the something about art. I don't know, fine art ribbon. And it's a nice thickness, but when you go to tie it in a bow, it makes a great big glob in the middle and it's going to bump up your postage. Oh, absolutely, Diane. You're welcome. Don't you love these? I love, you know, Mystery Card Mondays. They're really training me to keep it simple. They have to be kept simple. All right, so here's what I did as I'm talking. You're just supposed to know intuitively what I'm doing. So I'm just cutting a piece of ribbon that's longer than this piece. Turning it over. I'm grabbing my tear and tape. See, now this is just like Tamara's tips at this point, right? Like you guys are all crafting and creating and now we're just morphing into Tamara's tips. So I'm going to sandwich this end down here with my tear and tape. So again, I'll give credit though. The card that I originally saw was from Heidi Smith at flutterbyheidi.co.uk. Okay, that's totally crooked. I just had to change the measurements because hers were in UK measurements. All right, so there we have our ribbon attached to the back. So now I can attach this to the card base. I'm now leaving my silicone mat beside me because this particular runner is just giving me nothing but grief. So, all right, I'm going to take off the top of the tear and tape. Just why waste that stickiness? It'll help cement down our layer. Okay. So we're going to attach this here. Like so. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp this with my crumb cake. A Night of Navy. Love this color combination. Oh, love it. Oh, sorry, Vanessa. Did I miss? I must have, but obviously Tracy's got your back. Yep. All right. All right, so I'm going to go in with my birthday. First, I'm going to clean it because I'm not sure what color is in there. Probably the soft succulent is still on there. Okay, so I'm going in with my birthday in crumb cake. Then I'm going in with my happy in the night of navy. So yes, all my demonstrator friends, as I said at the beginning of the hour, I've just posted my training. Now, this training is really geared towards my orphans, my hobby demos, the ones who don't have, like for me, I do this, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, every day, but it's for the people who only want to do like 1 or 2 hours a week or more, but it's geared at I want to say the newer demo, not the newer demo, but the new to trying to find customers demo, the new trying to do the business demo. Those are the people I want to teach. I want to lead. I want to help, so that you can learn how to do the business without doing it 900 hours a week, but just some of the things that you need to do to move forward and maybe get some customers with celebrations coming up and the new catalog and Christmas crafting. This is the prime time to get customers and or recruits if you want if you want people on your team. Now, and also don't freak out about the word team. Like at this point, anybody you're going to sell a starter kit to really isn't in it to do the business. They just want the deal. I can almost guarantee that. So don't let the thought of having somebody buy the starter kit freak you out. Anyway, my training is free with a $50 online order through my store. Hi! Hi, Shelly. I am good. How are you? Okay, so I'm teaching. Okay, now we're going to do this little fake bow thing. So here's what it's going to look like. Here's where we're at right now. Okay, so now we're going to do this little pretend bow so it's not quite so bulky. Now, don't ask me how long, where did my ribbon go? Ribbon. There it is. As I was talking, I cleaned it up. How could I? All right, so I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to do a chunk of ribbon about this long. So that's about 5 inches long. Let's try that. About 5 inches. So watch this. Then you also need some baker's twine. I've got white. So for that, I'm just going to do a chunk. Let's do this long. I don't know. How long is that? 6 inches. Sure. Okay. So we're going to just make like a ribbon of hope, like kind of one of those things. It's almost a circle. Not like that. Like you want it to look kind of like a lame circle. Okay, so start with a ribbon of hope, like just a little crisscrossy, and then kind of pull it over on top of each other, on top of itself. So it kind of looks like that. And this piece is not long enough, so we actually need longer. I'm going to go with 7 inches. Okay. Let's go about 7 inches. Okay, so I'll do that again. Like a ribbon of hope, just a little ribbon. Okay, so, and then make it more like an oval. Like this, okay? So you're kind of like that. Figure 8. Okay, Donna, sure, do a figure 8, sort of. Well, okay, go like this. Go like that. And then go like that. Like it really is. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to put it down on top of your piece of baker's twine. And you're going to tie it in the middle. Now, actually, I'm just going to make this kind of fold the other way so it lies a little bit nicer if I can. And if I can't, that's okay too. Look, it's a bow. And then this, you could tie this part in a knot. That's fine. It's not going to bulk it up if it makes it any easier for you. Tie that in a knot. And then tie this piece in a bow. If you want to. If you don't, don't. And I probably could use a slightly bigger piece than 7 inches there. So there, we've got a bow and a bow. Now this, we're going to attach to our card, and it's not nearly as bulky as if you tied a knot and stuck that to your card. Okay. Oh, is it, Shelley? Good to know. Good to know. Okay. So then we're going to attach it there, and this is where I'm desperate to use up this roll of glue dots, you guys. And so I think I used about 6 to attach my first one. So that's what I'm going to do again. I'm slapping down all kinds of glue dots. So I did 3 just to attach the bow itself. Give it a good push down. And then I did a couple more. I did them under the tail and under the loop. Just these glue dots, as you well know, are quite dry. And I just don't really want my bow popping off. Ta-da! Look at that. Like that. And then for this particular one, I grabbed my... I rearranged again. Here, everything was... I don't know where things are. I keep rearranging and then I don't know where things are anymore. Okay, so then I grabbed my gold, whatever these are, metallic pearls. A package comes with a whole sheet of silver and of gold. So these are the gold ones, obviously. And I just did 3 in a row. Like that. I love it. I love it. Yep. Yep. And like I say, it's not as bulky. I'll probably still have to mail it this way. I fold my cards inside out. And then it will still often go through the machine. And or you can put a piece of cut up cereal box on top of it. I also like to use, you know, at Christmas when you get the chocolates, that paper that's on top of it. It's crinkly and it's brown and it's like waffle paper. You put that on top and then that'll help it go through too. So isn't it pretty? I really like it. Thank you. Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Melanie. Love it. So it is 7:42. I could try to do another one. You know what? Why don't I try, see if I can use my expressions in ink. No, my, whatever that other one is. This one that I like too. The Simply Elegant. I was thinking I could use this sheet, which I have. Yeah, any of the loud papers, like any of the busy papers, this is a great layout for, because the paper does all the work and then you can just do the sentiment. So like even this isn't my least favorite paper. This is just, it's just not me. The color scheme, yeah, it's just not my, we had a celebration stamp years ago. I went not Madison Avenue. I can't remember what it's called, but we had something very similar for celebrations, and it's just, it doesn't float my boat. But you know, on this layout, it works, like, because you could just do a big happy birthday and it doesn't have to set the world on fire. It's just pretty. And this one too. So this isn't a pattern I would necessarily use. So let's try it. Let's, oh, there's going to be an avalanche. I caught it. It's okay. I was going to show on these ones too. I embossed these sentiments. So these ones are stamped, but this one I embossed in the gold. And this one I embossed in the gold. I've been in Boston forever. It's like, oh, it seems like so much work. Seriously, Tamara, it took like all of a minute. I lost my water. Didn't I bring down my water? I'm dying. Oh my God. There's some on the floor. What is this? Is it full? Empty? It's been here for about a month, I'm sure. Tasty. Okay. I baked this weekend, you guys. I don't bake. I do not bake. I baked. I have the best, well, I do that phantom rhubarb muffins from the Best of Bridge. They're so darn good. Okay, that's why. Four and a half. So good. 4.5 by 3 3/4. Let's do it this way. So I made muffins. I didn't even lick the spoon. That's how good I was being. And then I made the most epic cookies. Chocolate chip, salted chocolate chip. Oh, so good. All right, focus. 3 3/4 by 4.5. So yeah, I did a lot of baking, and I did treat myself to a cookie today, but I didn't eat. I cut back the calories in other places today, so hopefully that'll be okay. And I have a week to work off any extra calories I ate today. All right, so this one, you know what? I probably should do this on vanilla cardstock, don't you think? I can't remember last time I did a vanilla card. I go in phases, and then I'll do like a vanilla card. Nothing but vanilla cards forever. So let's try this. 4 1/4. How did you bake when you're trying to... I know, Kim. You know, only because this week I was mad. I was determined that I was going to lose, but I haven't. I mean, I don't, because I do. I lick the spoon. I lick the bowl. Like, but I was digging deep this week because the week before I maintained, and I wasn't having that. I'm not paying this kind of money to maintain, let me tell you. All right, I'm going to score at 1.5 and 7. Yeah, the cookies was a mistake because now I know what they taste like because I had one. Yeah. And Craig, like, it's been authorized. He says, yeah, you need to have about 100 of those in the house at any one time. I'm like, oh no, that'll be like once every 3 months, because we just eat them. Like, if I bake them, we'll just eat them. Now, you know what? I'm thinking, although this is gray, this is the basic gray or black. I don't know what this is, but I love my navy, and I think I'm going to make this navy. This is one of my favorite colors. I don't use it as much as I should because you get all wrapped up in the new in colors and the new this and the new that, and you kind of forget about your old favorites. And this Night of Navy is definitely one of my favorites. So the cardstock, 5 by 4. So 4 by 5. All right, so this one I'm going to cut off 1 1/4. This one I'm going to cut off 1. Okay, so that's going to work. Because, yeah, it makes it pull blue. So I'm okay with that. All right, you guys go over here. Don't need an avalanche. Okay, so we're going to fold it here. Yes, so with celebrations coming, that means there is a starter kit promotion coming up. That if you buy the starter kit, not only do you get $165 in product that you choose for $135, but you also get to pick a bundle for free. Where did it go? Did I cut? What's happening here? Hang on. Where did my little piece go? Ah, still in the trimmer. Right, so you get a free bundle of your choice, and we're not supposed to show the catalogs. I think most people have them, but let me just see if the list is here. Yep, so I'm going to show this because I am. Hang on, I'm going to cover up this other stuff. I don't want to be breaking the rules. I can't be showing images, so I'm going to cover this up. Okay, so here, these are the bundles you can choose from. The Frosted Gingerbread, Christmas Season, Christmas to Remember, Whimsical Trees. Like, this is a $70 bundle, you guys. This is the one I'm doing my class on. It's a $70 bundle for free. Peaceful Deer, Sweet Little Stockings, Penguin Place, Peaceful Cabin, Arctic Bears, Beauty of Tomorrow, Gorgeous Leaves. I'm doing a class on that one too. And Nature's Harvest. And the Penguins I'm doing a class on. So if you get the starter kit, ooh, small paper on cutter. Thanks, Donna. That's exactly where it was. Yeah, so I would love to have you on my team as always. Now I say team, don't worry, I'm not going to ram the business down your throat. My team is really just my gaggle of girls, crafting addicts like you. And I would love to have you in the group. We're not a team, we're a team, but you know, we're not all business builders, and we just get together and have a good time. At our team meetings are really called Stampin' Socials, and they're just a lot of fun. We get together, we eat. Tracy brings us dip, and she always brings me a separate one because I love her dip more than I should. Look at this. This is so cute. Okay. Yeah, so that starts on the 3rd of August. And if you are contemplating getting the starter kit, please don't wait until the end of September. Although the promotion goes until the end of September, stuff will sell out. I can promise you. Like, what is going on here? What have I done? I think it's from this, maybe? I promise you stuff will sell out. Actually, there's a paper in the holiday catalog that still us demonstrators haven't been able to get because they can't get it in stock. Now, today I was listening to there's a weekly Facebook update for demonstrators who are silver and elite title and above. I am looking for Knight of Navy ribbon, and I'm not seeing any. And they told me something I didn't know, because I thought that all of their paper was sourced from the US. So I'm not understanding why, you know, this Expressions in Ink paper is taking forever to come in, and it's always on back order and we can't get it. And now there's this new paper that's coming in that we haven't even been able to get yet. And I'm like, well, why is that? They're supposed to be sourced in the US. I guess that works. I don't love it though. And apparently some of their papers are sourced from overseas. It depends on the different shines and so on. So like, I think the specialty papers come from overseas, based on what's the word I'm looking for? The textures and the effects and that sort of thing. So the majority of the papers come from the US, but these ones are coming from overseas. I will be on the team after college stuff is happening. Well, good for you, Samantha. Do you have a demonstrator in the US that you work with? I wish we could do international. Is that too dark? I think that's too. This is our gold ribbon, but it's a little dark. We can't sign up cross borders. So hopefully there's somebody in Colorado that you follow or who's close to you that you can sign up under. I really want a blue one, but I don't have a current blue one. I know I've got blue over there somewhere in my 147 rolls, but anyway. I think this one might have to be a fake bow too. So let's do that, because I can't think it's 7:52. I bet I must be hurrying along here. Okay. Aw, thanks, Tracy. See, and I recommend people should be on your team, right? Tracy, now that Tracy is retired, she is going to be doing Stampin' kind of full time. So she's ready to blast off her Stampin' empire. And I will help her in every which way I can. You bet. She's a great leader. She just needs people to lead now. Now that she doesn't have that 9-to-5 job interfering with her crafting. Right, Trace? Okay, let's see. Make sure that that's straight. Okay. So that's where my training is going to come in handy too, for those who might want to set themselves up to go for the trip, for the incentive trips that we have. You need to lay the groundwork now. Ideally, you want to start laying the groundwork 18 months in advance. It took me 18 months to go from a hobbyist. So I was a silver demonstrator, and I think I had 5 people on my team. Maybe it was 8, but not very many. But they were kit grabbers. Like, I wasn't a leader by any stretch of the imagination. But then when I wanted to go for the Greece trip, oh yeah, so it took me 18 months to get my little duckies in a row, and those first 6 months was during celebrations, and I built my team. Hi, Amy. Oh, that's okay. Oh, thanks, Bev. Yes, you do have lots of time to play now. Another event. Well, that sounds exciting, Amy. All right. So this one, let's see. I'm going to stamp Well, I'm going to do a fake bow again. So this time I'm going to do, I don't think I need, well, I'll do 7 again. And I need a vanilla. We do have a vanilla. Look at this. A vanilla baker's twine instead of the white. Oh, now I need a vanilla label. Anyway, let's do one of these little fake bows again. So, again, you're just going to kind of fold it on top of itself like this. Okay. Like that. And, oh, I guess I need to cut this. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Samantha. You don't need to be sorry. But we do like chatting with you, Amy, so I'm glad you popped in. Was it a stamping event? I hope so. Okay, now that one's a little long. So this one, I don't want the bow, the tail, the bunny ears quite so long. So I'm just going to tweak it before I tie it tight. A little bit shorter here. Like that. Almost done, 7:55. So we'll get there. Now tomorrow is Check It Out Tuesday. Anything you want to see in particular? Not saying I'll do it because you know what I'm like. I ask for suggestions and then I ignore them. If I'm not feeling it, I don't do it. But if there's, a fold that you're itching to see or a particular stamp set if I have it. I'm still trying to stay away from the new holiday stuff. I'm resisting the urge. Just because I have so much other stuff to play with. Okay. Donna, you always say that. Use something I've never used before. And I was trying to do that last week with that window set, and it just didn't come together. I will try. Actually, I'm itching to use this. I really, really want to use this. It's from the new catalog, though. I love him. Maybe I will use my new, I finally found them. I ordered them. I just didn't know where they were. I found them in a box because I hadn't unpacked yet for my team meeting. That was like 3 weeks ago. But I found these. So I might use these dies. How fun are they? And I also find the iconic dies. I don't know where they went. I put them somewhere. I don't know, but anyway. Okay, I need to cut out a new thing here with the right colors. So, focus, Tamara. Where is my guy? He was here. Here he is. Need to cut him out of vanilla, which I put on the floor. There it is. Look at that. I knew it was on the floor. Now I'm in a big enough chunk. I got rid of so much of my scrap. All right, let's run him through the die. Amy, if you missed it, I was just saying how I've got some demonstrator training coming on Friday, August 6th. Okay, what color goes with mine? You know what? I'm going to go with the crumb cake again, if I can find it. Did I put it away? No, what? No, I did not put it away. So, somewhere under all this, there it is the crumb cake. Okay. Zia active event. Is that clothing? What is Zia? That's the clothing, right, Amy? I think like Sweet Legs, the leggings, right? I think she said. Trying to sound like she knows what she's talking about. Okay. All right, here we go with the birthday. So I'm doing this in crumb cake. 7:59. Hurry up, Tamara. We're almost done. It's amazing how fast an hour goes. Man, I can talk, hey? Yeah, active. Okay, activewear. Is it like leggings, though? Okay, so same thing here. I am going to put 2 dimensionals here. How is it that I make 4 or 5 cards every Monday and then I go upstairs to mail cards and I have none of whatever it is I need? I don't know. I need to make some baby cards. My friends are being grandmas. I need to get baby cards made. Okay, so happy birthday. And then this one, where's my glue dots? Use those glue dots. Get them gone. Here. Here. I got a lot done today though. Craig's back at work. Like, he's working from home still, but he was on vacation. So with him kind of being back at his desk, it kept me a little bit more focused today too. The man gets more holidays. I think he gets like 4 weeks plus every 4th Friday off. Like 4 weeks. That's like at least 20 days. And then he also gets, yeah, every 4th Friday off. What? Okay, there we go. Like that. And then I could add some little doodads, but there we go. Oh, that's right. You still have to go down east. I forgot about that, Amy. Yes, I know. You told me that. Right. Yes, that's much more important for sure. All right. Okay, that's it. Look at that. 8:01. Gerald is half impressed. So I am going to, well, you know the drill, you guys. You know the drill. I am going to take pictures of my cards and I am going to post them. And then once I do, you post your card. That's the same one, so I won't post that one twice. You post your card in the comments below, and you'll be entered into my draw for a wee prize in the mail. So fun. Look at that. Look at the variety. It works with all the different papers. Fabulous, right? Cool. All right, so if there's anything that you particularly want to see tomorrow, like I say, if there was a technique out there that you know that you wanted to see, throw it in the comments and I'll see if I can work around that if it works for me. Thanks, Amy. But yeah, pop back tomorrow at 7 and we'll figure out what I come up with. So thanks for spending your time with me tonight, you guys, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.